Just let yourself zone out for a moment. Let go of yourself saying, don't know, it's alright. Then your mind will refill itself again. You can't imagine how fulfilled and complete you will feel. The void you felt will be replaced by the feeling of not lacking a single thing. This is the way you can meet God, the Father. Keep on meeting the Father in this way. However brief the encounters may be, it will be best if you can stay with Him every second of the day. Even if only briefly, spend the 24 hours a day to continuously meet Him. Try to meet Him once every few hours, or if you want, once every few minutes so that you can reassure yourself of the Father's presence. If you want to meet the Father, you need to put down everything you are holding. You cannot hold on to the creations when you intend to meet the Creator. Thoughts, emotions, and the five senses are all creations. Put everything down. I know nothing at all. You need to be a fool when in front of God. I don't know anything. I can't do anything. I know nothing, not even my name. You can meet the Father right away when you put down everything and rest by saying, I don't even know my name in front of Him. However, if you brag about something you own and want to stand out, you will be estranged from the Father. You need to become a fool. That's why the Apostle Paul told us to be a fool in the Bible. You should really become a fool. Is there anything we can say we truly know of? As I have told you in my lecture on the apology of Socrates, Socrates said, the God is really wise, and human wisdom is worth little or nothing. What would you say you know of? What would you boast of in front of the Father? Let go of everything and entrust all of your thoughts, emotions, and the five senses to the Father. Entrust your worries, anxieties, and everything else by saying, Father, I am entrusting all of myself to you. Don't hold on to them. Just hand them over to the Father. You may call Father instead of don't know, it's all right. In fact, I call Father very often. When calling Father, the power of letting go is often strengthened. Father is all you need to say. You have now entrusted everything to Him. If you are worried as you are calling Father, you don't have faith in the Father yet. Although you have said you entrusted everything to the Father, you are still scheming something. You think to yourself, I know better, it's not alright. It's okay to think like that. Then just try again, don't hold on to it. Jesus said, Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened. Give everything to Him and you take a rest. That's what the Father wants. Only if we trust the Father with everything and just rest, He will take care of it. But we don't. We're inclined to take care of things on our own. The stronger our ego, the less likely we would entrust the Father. You feel pretty confident that you can make it happen on your own. For example, you may say, I will build my energy body in 100 days. If it takes others 2 years, I can accomplish it in a year. Such strategy may work in your ordinary life, but not here. This is not something that can be done in that way. You should entrust everything to the Father. The Father in us has to do the work. We need to wait until the Father makes everything flow naturally. The Father can use His power only when we put everything down and wait. But we usually don't give Him the chance, saying, Father, it's okay. We can become peaceful when we empty our mind. However, we usually say, Father, I can handle this. Don't stand in the way. Why are you bothering me when I can figure out a solution with my own head? Racking our brains to find a solution, we stubbornly hold on onto our problems. Had we let go of everything and entrusted the Father with it, we would have gotten the answer right away. Imagine how many of our problems would have been resolved that way. As soon as you find yourself overcome with a particular emotion, you need to entrust it to the Father. Entrust that emotion itself to Him. But we hold onto that emotion and persevere by ourselves in an attempt to resolve the matter when we can simply entrust it to the Father and rest. Try entrusting your problem to the Father even after you've persevered on your own for as long as you can. Then you will feel such a relief. If you can think to yourself, why didn't I entrust it sooner? You're on the right track with your studies. Such a thought would arise naturally after you have completely entrusted your problem to the Father. Why was I so close minded and stupid, struggling with this problem until just now? Entrusting makes you feel relieved. You will feel at ease when you've entrusted yourself to the Father, saying, Don't know, it's all right. Unless you feel this comfort, your study is not progressing. It means that you haven't entrusted everything. You are practicing with greed. One who makes a habit of entrusting reaches the state of non possession. This is what it means to take the Father's yoke upon ourselves. This is to entrust yourself to the Father. Since you want to be the master, you keep on using tricks rather than entrusting yourself to the Father. You are unable to solve your problem because your mind is occupied by trickery, ignorance, egotism, prejudice, and the like. However, you still don't entrust it to the Father. Whenever I'm confronted with a difficulty, I also say, Father, don't know, it's all right, entrusting everything to Him. Then, 1 or 2 minutes, or maybe 1 hour later, an answer surfaces as my mind recovers its strength and is filled with courage, wisdom, and love. Once this happens, my mind becomes refreshed and clear. This is how the Father works in my mind. If I hadn't given Him a chance, not entrusting myself to Him, I would have never enjoyed such a bliss and fullness. So whenever you are faced with difficulty, entrust yourself to the Father, saying, Father, give me wisdom, courage, and love to overcome my distress, and you take a rest. When a worry arises in your mind, entrust it to the Father as well, saying, Give me wisdom, love, and courage. If you interact with the Father in this way a few times, you will feel His blessing inside of you. A Father's blessing will descend upon you.